No, you're... Maybe.
Well, if I saw the wolves, I wouldn't walk right past them, obviously.
Right. Well, so we're not taking movements on the board as literal. So as you walk into the room, you see 3 wolves, one of each in the corners, all growling and snarling at you, and baring their teeth, and foaming. They're, but you're all like towards the center of the room. You're outside of the range of where they would actually be able to reach you from. But they're ready to pounce at a moment's notice. Their chains are holding pretty tight as they pull against them as they're trying to kind of lunge at you. But they're not, they're angry. They want to eat you, but they can't actually break free. So just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dark, dank chamber east of the side passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and sounds of rattling chains greet your ears to the 2 wolves that are chained up in the inside. Opening each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into a stalagmite. They say 2, I say 3.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was confused there.
No, there are actually 3 wolves there.
Okie doke. Can I try to calm one down with like a morsel of food, like some preserved meat or something like that, and my animal handling skills?
You may do all of the above.
Do the one that's north of me closest.
Okay.
Right there.
I would like to do that as well with the one that's
to rage.
right here.
Okay. So you're using your animal handling.
Yes.
I'm going to stand back and take a very as unassuming and non-threatening position and pose as possible to let Ren do his thing.
I'm gonna keep my shield up at the ready and take a dodge action while facing the wolf closest to me and ready to attack him at any moment, at any time.
Okay. So you don't need to take a dodge action. He can't get you.
Do they look like they've been mistreated or whatever?
Of course. Yeah. They're completely brutalized, and I mean they're tortured animals by the goblins. Goblins aren't known for their hospitality. So, are you using... So, for Rin, first, are you using raw meat, you had said? Are you using some kind of
I have some
meat
preserved,
to feed them?
I have some preserved meat. Do I get advantage or anything?
You do. Hang on one second. There's actually a specific note here for if you were to do that.
Oh.
Okay. You drop some food on the ground, and the starving wolf kind of goes into it, and he eats the food, and he's more accessible, and he's more tamed by your animal handling, and he's okay with it. He's okay, so he kind of lowers his head down, as dogs do when they are acknowledging that you could be their new master, and he kind of kneels down for you and stops snarling. And then Trayborn, when you walk up and you just kind of and kind of at the wolf, and the wolf kind of bows down to you as well.
What did you?
Just kind of snarl, like, Rin snarls back.
Right there. That's exactly what I did.
That was like a... I thought you might have a deeper bark than that.
Well, I don't want to scare him too bad.
So both of those wolves
Chihuahua.
kind of ease off, and they lay down, and the other wolf is still kind of just like, and he's still angrily,
Do I have a moment to go do the same thing with the third wolf?
Would anyone else like to take any other actions at this time?
Okay.
Not me.
Nope. I wanted Abe to do his thing. I'm fond of animals and dogs as well.
I don't think I'm too good with dogs.
So you're gonna go. Do you have any more rations or dried meat?
Oh yeah. I have basically a whole rabbit in my bag.
Where'd you get a rabbit from?
Don't you worry about nothing. Master trapper.
I'm a side show as a magician. I have to pull rabbits out of hats all the time. Sometimes they die. You manage to tame this animal as well, and he calms down. And he stops barking.
Okay. Since they've been mistreated, I'm going to see if I can pull the chain. How is the chain attached to his neck?
It's just hooked into a collar that's around his neck.
Can I take it out?
the chain.
Mm-hmm.
It's all metal bound by leather, so you probably can't rip it out with your strength. There are iron rods that are nailed into the stone, which you could try to pull out.
I'd rather remove the collar from his neck, if possible.
Yeah, so in closer inspection, you find like buckles that are
Okay.
binding him in. Do you want to let him free?
Yeah, I wanna basically make sure he allows me to touch him and like kind of pet his head and like kind of ruffle him up a little bit and make sure he's okay with me going near his neck.
He's okay with you. But
Okay.
he's still kind of
Yeah.
like, he definitely has uneasy opinions about everybody else.
All right, fair enough. Well, how about this? If he's still kind of if he still looks like he might attack somebody else,
It's going to be kind of funny.
I'm
if he
gonna
lets the wolves
let
loose
everybody
and they attack
know
everybody else.
when we leave this room. I'd like to free these wolves. I don't think they should be left here.
Okay, so you
I
want
agree.
to, when you guys leave the room, you want to.
Yeah, I'd
you want
rather
to be
wait.
the last one and. try to set them
Exactly.
free. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll also stay behind and let loose the one that I did.
Sure. Okay, so are you going to search this room at all?
Well, what is there aside from wolves and chains?
That will be searching. So as you rummage around the room a little bit, you find to the east of the room is a small fissure that is an opening that leads up. It's about a 30-foot incline directly up. And you can see that there's a lot of, at the bottom of the fissure, there's a bunch of trash and rubbish that the goblins toss down this fissure, and they basically throw their remnants down to the other wolves down below. So they use this as their garbage chute, basically. But it's wide enough that all of you could fit, not at the same time. You would have to go one by one. But it's a 30-foot incline up. So to answer your question, Wookie, this scenario is actually pre-made by.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, and
I
Stuart
would
as
go.
well.
I
This
believe
map is
that
actually
this would
pre-made
be the best
by
way.
Wizards of the Coast for this adventure. So because this is some of these guys' first adventure,
Well,
this
you
is
said
a pre-made
incline.
thing.
You
It's
mean
not
like
one of my original ones, and as I'm getting
just
used to
stairs
5th
to the
edition, this is not my adventure. I'm sorry. It's not. It's as if you were climbing a chimney.
Yeah, you said a
There is no stairs. It is literally a chimney that you would be climbing. So you would have to climbing tools or be able to shimmy up it. You can climb it. You would be able to climb it. It would be a difficult climb for each of you. Yeah, none of you have climbing
we should
skills. Right?
probably find a better way.
Yeah, I'm not the best climber. I'm pretty distracted by
yeah.
the wolves right now.
Yeah, I don't have any climbing tools on
I mean,
me.
you should also consider that even if one of you is a good climber, the rest of you aren't, so one of you may get trapped, and you don't know what's up there. Right, so these
Let's go
scenarios,
this way.
this scenario is
Let's go
actually
the other
created
way.
by Wizards of the Coast. I'm actually
I'll
just
lead
reading
the-
it and
lead the
adding
way.
some of my own
Let's
flair
be
to it
careful
as
of
we
the
go.
river, however, just because we don't know if that trap is something that was natural and reoccurring or what have you. But
Yes.
as they leave the room, I'm going to release the collar on the two wolves that I had helped out.
I'm releasing the collar on the one I did as well.
And
Okay.
actually, can I spend 10 minutes in this room, like while they were all figuring out the chimney and all that stuff, or is that too much time?
I think that's a little too much time.
Fair.
We're talking moments.
It's fine. I'm just asking.
Alright, so I'm following Railden.
Okay. And then you guys are letting the wolves out.
Yeah.
All right, so as you...
I tell them in Elven that they're free and they should get as far away from here as they can. Hopefully they understand me.
I don't know if wolves speak Elven, but either way.
No, probably not. Sylvan. I mean, it's the closest thing I know that's natural. I don't know.
Sure.
Or tied to nature.
So the two wolves that the wolf that you know, Traden, you're releasing your wolf as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm actually going to wait for him to release his wolf and then leave and then release my two.
You get away from him to walk out.
Yep.
Okay.
Just in case.
So
And I'll just get the hell out of the way.
Sure. I assumed you all were just kind of moving up towards the northern part of it. So
Yeah, 'cause
as you release your wolf, he just kind of like whimpers and he just kind of runs off. And then you release the other wolves and they do the same. At the end, the last wolf to come out kind of turns to the right and looks at you, Traded, and just kind of like, and kind of growls at you. Not in an aggressive, challenging way, but more of just kind of a, you dick.
Whoa!
Do you do anything back?
I growl back at him.
That's what I thought you'd do. So you growl back at the wolf, and the wolf, and they all run off. Steven, I know you so well, I knew you were going to do that.
Oh yeah, bastard wants to go and growl at me.
You mean Traden? Don't
Traden.
call him
I
Ridden
meant
because
Traden.
I'm always
I
going
meant
to think you're
Traden.
saying that.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Okay. As you guys take a few steps forward, can we take a quick pee break? Is that
Sure.
Can we do
Sure.
that? All right, let's take
Yeah,
a quick pee
absolutely.
break.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Kisses for Rocky. Kisses for you.
What?
Kisses for Rocky. Kisses for
She's a good girl.
you. Yeah, she's a good girl.
She was chewing on her bone a minute ago.
I know she was. And I was happy to see her do that.
She loves bone.
I know she loves her bone. And I'm happy she loves her bone. It may be time for a new bone soon.
Yeah,
All right.
I could actually just give her a new one.
So what's going on to everyone in the Twitch stream? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. We are playing, this is actually day 2 of the Mines of Phandelver adventure for this group. They are brand new, well, some of them are brand new to Dungeons & Dragons, and all of them are brand new to this adventure. I am an old Dungeon Master from 2nd edition who's just recently getting back into Dungeons & Dragons and now playing 5th edition. So I'm kind of learning all the 5th edition intricacies as we go along. But it's been super fun so far, and I thought it would be kind of a fun idea to stream out. Yeah, you're a fucking wall. I thought it'd be a fun idea to stream out the adventure for all the people to have a good time, so you guys can kind of watch along. I won't be interacting too much with chat while we're playing because I'm concentrating pretty much on what the characters are doing. But afterwards, we will certainly stick around and talk a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So back to the adventure. Okay, guys, we're back. Whenever you guys are back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back as well.
Okay. Okay, back to no sound. And just let me know when everyone, Rialden and Dupree and Rand are back.
This music's creepy because if you listen close enough, you can actually hear people talking in it.
Yeah, you can hear people talking in it, and you'll hear like some chains rattling. You'll hear some like swords clanging.
Yeah, I just
Spiders.
heard that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. This is actually a new one, so it's like part of a new pack of music that they've done that I liked a lot. This was literally entitled Goblin Cave.